Hi, welcome back to Bryce Tinley Music. So we're going to cover the rest of the bar chords now. Bar chords based off the A string. Well, that is the main string which we're barring off. Okay? So we already know the major and the minor on the E string, where it's rooted at the E. So here is my G major and G minor. Now what we want to do is root the bar chord on the A string. So as I said, hopefully you know the strings and the notes on each string by using the musical alphabet, which we've gone through previously. So you know that this is an A string, therefore that is A sharp, that is B, and that is C. So using our bar chord method, we do the same thing as we did for the E major, for the G major up here. What we're going to do is we're going to bar this whole chord with our finger, with our pointer finger. But this time, if you remember your A major shape and your A minor shape, we use those instead of our E shapes. So an easy way to remember it is that the E string, you use the E major and E minor shape, and for the A string, you use the A minor and A major shape, okay? And we know those chords from previous videos, okay? So, major, minor. I'm going to go through it, right? So, let's put our bar chord today on this D note. You know? A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. Alright, so I'm going to bar. I'm going to make sure that each note can be heard without buzz, without any kind of muting, nice and clean, right? Now, the major, I'm going to make an A major shape, which we know is this, right? 1, 2, and 3. But it's just up here. And I'm using my finger to bar. So, depends on how you want to do it. I like to either bar the whole thing with one finger, or if you're just starting out to try to get the strength, you can do middle finger on the 7th fret of the D string, ring finger on the 7th fret of the G string, pinky on the 7th fret of the B string. As you start getting stronger and better, I do suggest you start barring with one finger. It just frees up your hands so you can do more soloing because you've got spare fingers, right? But just for now, we're doing this. Okay, hear how nice and happy it sounds? That's the major. A shape makes it a major chord. A major chord shape, major chord. Now, applying that logic, if we know this is the A major shape, well, I know that the A minor shape is that. So it's just an E major, but everything going down a string, okay? So we're going to go back to this D note here. We're going to bar. Then we're going to make the same shape as we make for the major up here. We're going to move it all down one string. So our ring finger is on the 7th fret of the D string. Our pinky, the 7th fret, the G string, and our middle finger on the 6th fret of the B string. Okay, so pretty straightforward, right? So things to remember: if this chord you want to play is rooted on the E string, for example G. You know this is a G note. It's the E major shape and the E minor shape. If you're playing chords on the A string, it's the A major shape and the A minor shape. Okay? So, knowing that, you can play every chord, basically. You can just slide your shapes up the neck to make whatever chord you want. As long as you know what the note is, you can play chords anywhere along these top two strings, as well as the basic chords you already know, right? So you could play a G here, or you could play a G here. See what I mean? G, as well as G. Cool, huh? Or if you wanted to play C, you could play C here, or you could play C here, using, I know that this is a C note, it's on the E string, so it has to be, and I want it to be a major, so I'm doing the E major shape with the bar. E, a bar, C major. Make sense? Yeah, so you've just learned 12 different chords on this string, and now you know 12 chords on this string, so you're 24 chords up, right? And all we had to do was learn 4 different no, you're even more than 24 chords, it's double that, you're on 48, because you know the majors and you know the minors. How quickly that happens, right? But you just have to, if you're having struggles with it now, you just got to get that strength, okay? It takes time to develop the bar strength, it really does. And it feels completely different to normal chords, right? To just the open chords at the top of the neck. It's a whole different game. But if you put in the time and really focus on trying to get each chord sounding like pristine, because you're pressing down with appropriate amount of strength, and you're also really taking your time, you'll be laughing in a couple of days, honestly. And it'll make a whole difference to your guitar. It'll make people think you know what you're doing, because you're not limited to being here. You can do it anywhere, right? So it's just applying chords all over the neck. Okay, well, I'm hoping this was helpful for you. If not, maybe play it back through, do a bit of personal research. I can always recommend you do your own research, because if you discover stuff for yourself, you're more likely to remember it, right? Personal discovery is super important for guitar. I always had little click moments where I'd be like, oh, well, if that's this, then this has to be this, right? So hopefully you'll find some of those yourself as well. Okay, well, that's it from me today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at the next lesson.